This video will show you how to tell if you have been cursed.
The first thing you're gonna wanna do is get a glass of water. You can bless the cup before with some Palo Santo or sage, and I like to add a little bit of Florida water in it. So take an egg. Any kind of egg will do. White egg, brown egg, tiny egg, big egg, don't matter. Get an egg. You're gonna roll this egg all over your body, and then you're asking it to see if it's absorbed any negative energy. Egg, and put it into.
So now it's time to read the yolk, and it looks pretty good. I see some air bubbles over here. That shows that my guides took away some negativity. I'm not concerned though because the yolk is intact and there's no black or blood to be concerned about. So I can say I'm pretty healthy. You should only be concerned if the yolk is broken or if you see black stuff or any blood in the egg. Then you know you've been crossed. Today I'm going to teach you a very simple unhexing spell using an apple. Before we continue, let's talk about what a hex is. Hexes are different than curses. Hexes are short-term, curses are long-term. What to do is I need you to take the stem off of the apple like this.
The next thing you're going to do is take a piece of hair. You're going to need it to wrap around the stem. Don't pull your hair out. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your piece of hair and you're going to tie a knot around the stem as best you can. Now that you have finished wrapping your hair around the stem, you need to take this outside and bury it away from your house. Stand over the place where you buried it and then walk away. Don't think about it anymore. It is done. This is the process of breaking karmic ties and patterns.
Everyone has lessons to learn while they're here on Earth. And each of us have chapters of our lives that we're going through. Now, to make sure that we've learned our lesson, we're going to be given tests. But there's a distinction I want to make here. Just like in school, after we read a chapter of a book, we are going to receive a quiz. And then after we've taken the quiz, we're given a big test. Now your spiritual team does the same thing. So let's use an example. Let's say you have a habit of dating people who aren't good for you. You probably made a mistake and learned something from a relationship that failed. Now, at some point in the future, your ex is going to come back into play, and your spiritual team is going to expect you to show that you learned your lesson, rejecting them, proving that you know you're not supposed to be with a person like that.
That is your quiz.
Now the test comes in when a new person comes into your life who has those same attributes. You have to show that you have learned your lesson and you're not going to date somebody who's not good for you anymore. Once you've passed the test, sometimes there's also a post-test. And those are the worst. But Spirit needs to make sure that you absolutely learned your lesson so you can break that karmic tie, so you can break that pattern in your life.
Witch talk? Have you ever been hexed? Stitches or duetas?
Yes, I have both hexed myself and I have been hexed by others. I usually can tell because I've had a string of bad luck and there are little gnats or flies around my altar. Do you want to see an ancient curse? This curse is centuries old. This is what it says. So who was Jacob the Proselyte? We don't know. Do you think that's blood?